handing off to you, Diego.
Thank you, Chris. Thanks, everybody, for having me here. It's a pleasure to be here again after a few years. Giuseppe, our CTO, is here with me, and it's a pleasure. So before diving in, you want me to use this? Yeah. Can you hear me? Yeah. So before diving into the details, let me just share a few information about me. For people who don't know about us, I'm currently serving as a Chief AI Officer at XCally. It's an organization working on customer care solutions, mainly based on Asterisk. So we've been working on Asterisk for the latest 22 years. I'm also helping startups and open innovation in Italy. Actually, we are from Italy. Especially in the AI space, synthetic data generation, not just generative AI, but also machine learning. And I'm also in two groups of the Linux Foundation, AI and Data, which I think you know. The two groups are the Trustmark Initiative. It's focused on the ethical AI aspect. And the second one I will be mentioning a little bit more today is the interoperability groups. We are focused on interoperability between different AI technologies. So, well, this was 12 years ago in Atlanta. It was my first AstriCon with Mark Spencer in the picture. So. Long time ago, it was kind of fun. I remember that very well. We are talking about conversational AI in our presentation and real-time conversational AI. There has been a very nice presentation this morning about this, so I will try not to repeat what's already being said. I just want to start with some few challenges that we face in building conversational AI solutions. The first one, looking at voicebot, is how to do a real-time experience. And then I will explain a little bit more what I mean by real-time. Besides voicebot, there are also other channels that we are working on, also with Asterisk. So it's not just voice, it's when we talk about conversational AI, it's also about many other channels. So we have chatbot, we have now we have a lot of email bot. We have social media channel bot. So we have multiple channels. So when we talk about voicebot and chatbot mainly, we often face these particular challenges that, by the way, such challenges can become also opportunities, and Giuseppe will dive more on that. So the first one is avoiding what I'm calling here infinite loop. I'm sure that everybody here experienced some fancy chatbot and you got stuck in the chat. And so on the other side, there is a machine trying to provide you some answers, and then you want to talk with a human agent, and you're not able to do that, or you are not getting the answers that you would like to have. And so it's important to tackle this situation. The other thing very much important is scalability, which means two things. Keep the machine learning models up to date. When we train the models, either with prompt engineering, fine-tuning, or whatever it is, normally it's a dynamic situation. The job is not finished just at the beginning after you did the initial prompt engineering. You need to evaluate that during the time, because things changes, maybe knowledge base changes, and so it's important to keep the AI agent up to date. The second that I'm quite specialized now is how to work with different AI agents, because we are seeing multiple specialized AI agents now focus on specific tasks. This is cool, especially in the customer care. And we need to find a way to have these agents to work each other, to talk each other. So that brings me to the word of agentic AI, like somebody mentioned about that. And then there is, of course, the issue of performance. So how to find the right and to train the right AI agents to provide the best support to a customer. And finally, yeah, the interoperability. I will talk a lot about that later. So I wanted to start now by sharing a demo, a video, okay? It's not real time here, it's a video that we have recorded to avoid issues with the connectivity and so on and so forth. In this video, what I'm sharing with you is what could be a real-time experience and with an AI machine on a customer care. So here you will see me impersonating a customer and the machine with an AI agent behind, specialized in providing financial information. So in this case, you will see a bot, a voice bot that is going to provide answer on I think on my account. Well, not mine, it's William Smith, the fake name of the customer, but it doesn't matter. And so there will be also some AI grounding, so providing information on a specific knowledge base, in this case my account, and it's not my account number, it's the bank information, okay? So we have a fake bank here, it's called Bank of Universe, and let's play the video and see what's going on.
Welcome to your personal AI assistant. How can I help you?
Hello, can you tell me the name of your chief executive officer, please?
The Chief Executive Officer, CEO, of Bank of Universe is Alex Stella.
So what you see on the left side of the screen is a document retrieved, okay, from the knowledge, the Bank of Universe information. This is an unstructured data. So of course we are using RAG, retrieval augmented generation, to do this. If you would like to do something like that on database, on structured data, you will use in tools or function callings, of course. And on the right side, this is the Giuseppe development, okay? So this is the application we built on top of Asterisk, and it's playing, in this case, with some LLM. In this case, it's OpenAI, but you can use the LLM you want. And we are using Audiosocket, as Giuseppe will explain more in details, okay? So let's move on.
Thank you. I'd like to know more about your loyalty programs.
Bank of Universe offers a loyalty program that includes several rewarding features. 1. Universe points.
So on the right side here, you can see the Asterisk console, and you see that we are using, we are using the Audiosocket, okay? So we're using here the Audiosocket to send the R3P stream, the voice stream, to our application that is going to do all the magic behind the scene.
Customers can earn points on transactions, which can then be redeemed for exclusive rewards. 2. Cashback offers. Providing cashback on credit
please
card
tell me
spending
about
and bill
your
payments.
global presence.
3. Bank of Universe is a global financial institution with branches and ATMs in over 50 countries.
How about your insurance services?
To meet
What
the
kind of
banking needs of
insurance do you
individuals and
provide?
businesses worldwide. Bank of Universe.
So what you can see here is an example of what I call real-time experience. So I'm trying here to interrupt the machine, okay? You cannot do that if you are not properly setting up, in this case, the Audiosocket chunking and being able to interrupt the machine is not easy. If, of course, you have a standard speech recognition, you need to wait for the sentence to be finished, then you need maybe to wait 3 or 4 seconds of silence. That would be not ideal in this situation. So we came out with a kind of solution for that. Giuseppe will explain you what we did.
Provides a comprehensive range of insurance services, including life insurance. Offers comprehensive coverage for you and your family. Health insurance.
Okay, then the video goes on. I will thank for the information and so on and so forth. So that was about the real-time experience and grounding AI, RAG, function calling, and so on and so forth. A quick example about that. The second part of my presentation is about conversational AI use in multi-agents environment or agentic AI interoperability. We've been working on this on the voice interoperability teams in the Linux Foundation. It's a project that started at MIT a few years ago, and then we now have few people there. And why we think that interoperability between different AI technology and agents is important? Well, there are a lot of different chatbot, voicebot around the world. They are hosted in different kind of applications. So they are provided on mobile, on smart speakers, and so on and so forth, hosted by public or private organizations. And normally each one is independent. It's built on any kind of technologies. I don't know. I like to build that on Mistral, Llama, or some other fancy LLM, DeepSeek, or whatever it is. And maybe somebody wants to build that on OpenAI, or I mean, there are, if you go on Hugging Face, there are more than 1 million different AI models now. But it's not just about the models. Somebody could build something which is just a very simple set of instructions to do the operations. So normally such kind of AI agents are very much specialized. So I may have an agent specialized in providing healthcare information. Giuseppe can have one providing information about, I don't know, visa or some other kind of useful information for citizens. And maybe the two agents need to talk each other, but they cannot normally do that because they have not a standard protocol to do that. So what we did is, okay, why not thinking about a common standard to have such kind of different agents to interact each others? And that's where we come up with what we call the universal API or set of universal API. Okay, they are natural language based. Basically, they are a set of post request JSON based. In this example, you see an agent A built on a specific AI technology that using this API is going to interact with agent C and agent B, which can be using different technologies. This is a use case, a proof of concept tried with such API. The IT department of the Estonian government, they are very, very advanced normally in digitalization. So this is a proof of concept for the citizen. There is a front-end AI agent, a chatbot, which is providing basic information to the citizen. But then when the citizen would like some information that was used also during the COVID time, so I want some information about health, the first agent will escalate to a second agent, which can provide me health information. The first agent cannot do that, either because he is not trained to do that, or more likely, he is not authorized and entitled to do that for security reasons. There are a lot of AI agents that, for security reasons, needs to be trained on specific information, but they can only provide that to specific customers. And to do that, they've been using the API I was mentioning about. This is an example of post request. There are different types of event type, utterance, which is the main request I'm sending to another agent in natural language, and then there is the whisper, where I'm going to send a contextual information, additional information, and then there is the answer here. This is an AI agent I built just to play about that. It's called Smart Library. It provides information about books and specific authors in the Estonian environment. So if you're interested to play with that, there is an open and free, of course, sandbox, a playground that you can download here on GitHub. It's a Python package. On the right side, you can see the playground. You can launch that on your laptop. And it's not a product, it's a tool that you can use to experiment. On the very right side, you see that there are already a list of different AI agents, okay? There is Cassandra, which is, she is an AI agent taking care of the orchestrations between different AI agents. Then there is the postman, there is the florist, the hardware store, and some other fancy AI agents you can chat, and you can actually talk each other, because this is voice as well. And below you can see the JSON structure of different messages. So feel free to play with that, and of course if you want to join us, this is totally free. We normally have one meeting every week. These are the specifications. So here you will find a set of JSON messages that you can use to deploy what I mentioned. In this publication, I want to mention a couple of our publications. The first one is about the specification and some extension to the specification, which is taking care also about how to discover new agents and stuff like that. The second one is a recent publication I did together with Deborah Dahl, and this is about hallucination. Somebody before me, I think, mentioned it this morning about hallucination. So we did some tests. So we injected more than 300 different prompts trying to hallucinate the first level agents, okay? And then the first agent is going to send the answer to a second agent, okay? Which is going to act as a reviewer and try to reduce, or not reduce, I would say, to identify potential hallucination, sorry. And then it is going to use our JSON API to send contextual information about, okay, I think there are hallucinations here and there because of this reason. And the third level agent is going to take care of that. And at the end of the day, what we experienced was a reduction, a significant reduction in the hallucination. So this is a demonstration about how agentic or multi-agent environment can help also both on the scalability side, but also on the, I would say, ethical or reduce practically the hallucination in a real environment. The hallucination here has been reduced more than 90%, by the way. So, getting back to Asterisk, what we did, Giuseppe will explain more in details, it's of course some configuration on the dial plan with the audio socket applications, and we added on top of them some voice chunking to provide a real-time experience. I was mentioning some buffering and contextual retrieval, good speech recognition and text-to-speech agent, and a proper multi-agent management. Giuseppe will show you an example of voice with Asterisk, voicebot, connecting different agents among each others. And what is really important here is that it's totally independent from the LLM that you are using, okay? You can use any kind of LLM behind the scene, okay? You are not bind to OpenAI or any other specific LLM. So thank you very much. I'd like now to hand over to Giuseppe for the deep diving in the technical section. I will be here at the end to answer, I hope, some questions for me. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Giuseppe Careri and I am the CTO at XCally, an omni-channel contact center solution powered by Asterisk. After many years of attending AstriCon, this is my first time presenting, and I must say that I am very excited and honored to be here with all of you today. Thank you very much for the invitation. So, I will share with you today I will share with you my passion for technology, communication system, and of course Asterisk. If you have any questions about this presentation, so my work or even my personal interest, feel free to reach out via email, LinkedIn, YouTube, or my personal website. Let's dive in. Let's start with a quick overview of this presentation. We are going to explore a smart virtual agent powered by Asterisk and AI. This solution uses Asterisk and a Node.js based system to manage audio streams, process requests, and integrated it with external AI service. Then we will see the architecture behind a real-time communication, in particular how Asterisk Audiosocket application and modern technology AI. The architecture behind real-time communication, how Asterisk Audiosocket application and Asterisk and your application can manage to handle the connection with Asterisk and external services. And then a quick demo video that show you an interesting interaction between multiple virtual agent and customer. So we will see how this solution can transfer calls to different virtual agents based on customers' request. So before moving to the next slide, I have a question for you. Has anyone already used Asterisk Audiosocket on Asterisk? Anyone? Okay. Let's talk about Asterisk usage. I will show here 2 ways to configure Asterisk Audiosocket to work with Asterisk extension, Asterisk DL plane to work with Audiosocket application. The first one is using a DL plane application. As you can see in the example, I used the Audiosocket application to handle the connection with an external service on port 5001. The second one, as you can see, is using a channel interface. In this case, I used a dial application to handle the connection with an external service using Audiosocket application. In both configuration, both configuration allow Asterisk to communicate, to connect with an external service, an external application, which exposes a TCP socket server, in this example on port 5001. The Audiosocket module is natively supported on Asterisk starting from version 18. So I think that there is a patch on GitHub that you can use to install Audiosocket module in the previous versions. Let's see the architecture that in order to know how all components interact with each other. Don't worry about the diagram. It's simpler than it looks. So in the left, we have Asterisk, which communicates with the Node.js application via TCP Audiosocket server on port 5001. On the right, Node.js application interacts with 3 external real services ASR, I mean speech recognition, automatic speech recognition, NLP, natural language processing, and TTS, text-to-speech. So the communication between Node.js and these external services happen through HTTP streaming API. I have used Node.js to implement these integrations, but you can use any programming language as soon as they expose HTTP API, stream API compatible with the Node.js application protocol. Let's see now the operational flow in details. The customer makes a call, Asterisk answer the call, and forward the audio streams to the Node.js application via TCP using AudioSocket application. Then the Node.js application sends the audio streams to an external speech recognition service which returns the transcript in real time. The transcript is then sent to the NLP service, external NLP service, to generate a response. The response is sent to the text-to-speech service to convert it into speech. Finally, the Node.js application sends the generated audio back to Asterisk via AudioSocket, back to the customer. So I think that this solution can offer several benefits. Let me show you the most important. Better user experience. Of course, you can have a real-time and natural conversation with the voicebot. We will see with a virtual agent or multiple virtual agent. Scalability, I mean easily extendable to support more channels, more services, and multiple AI agents. Efficiency, you can reduce the cost and at the same time improve the performance. In conclusion, these advantages, in my opinion, make this architecture a good choice for a customer support system powered by Asterisk. I have been talking a lot of technical details, so now it's time to see the solution in action. It is a quick demo video that will show you how a voice bot managing a conversation with a customer in real time. Enjoy the video.
Hello everyone. In this video, I will show you a demo how to develop a real-time voice bot application using Asterisk Audiosocket feature and AI. Before we start, let's take a look at the actors involved in this demo. On the left, you will see a front-end virtual agents handling the incoming call. Depending on the request, the front-end agent will transfer the call to a virtual agent specialized in phone bills, a virtual agent specialized in water bills, or directly to a queue of human agents. And of course, there is me. I will simulate the customer calling in for information. Now, let's take a look at the Asterisk configuration. As you can see, I have created 4 extensions. The first 3 extensions are managed by virtual agents via the AudioSocket application. The last one, the extension 5004, is managed by the Asterisk electricity queue. Let's see how it works. On the left side, you can see the Asterisk console, and on the right side, the logs of the containers managing the virtual agents and, of course, the audio traffic between Asterisk and Node.js application. I will now make a call to extension 5001 to demonstrate the process.
Hello, I'm your smart utility AI assistant. here to help you with your utility bills, whether they be for internet, phone, water, or electricity. How can I assist you today?
Hello, I need information about water bills, please.
Your call has been transferred to the AI agent specialized in water bill information. Hello, I'm here to help you with any questions you might have about your water bill or water supply information. How can I assist you today?
Hello, I need information about my last invoice, please.
To help you with information about your last invoice, could you
Sorry
please
if I
provide me with
interrupt
your
you,
name
I
and
have to go.
surname first? This is no problem at all. Feel free to return anytime you need assistance. Have a great day.
Bye. So, as you saw, I called the extension 5001. The virtual agent frontend answered the call and transferred to a virtual agent specialized in water bill. You also noticed that the bot was interrupted in real time by me. Of course, it's possible to request a transfer to a queue of human agent as well. I finished the demo. Thank you for watching and bye.
Thank you for watching. I want to share with you the next steps. We have to expand the solution for additional use cases, of course. We want to optimize the real-time response handling, and then we want to add integration with new providers, ASR, for ASR, NLP, and text-to-speech. For this reason, I've included a QR code in this slide that you can use to download the project. There you will find, from GitHub, of course, there you will find both Docker infrastructure setup and the Node.js projects for the core system and the third-party application. I want to say thanks in advance to anyone who wants to help me to develop new integration for ASR, NLP, and text-to-speech. And then, thank you for the attention. If you have any questions, feedback, or suggestions, we will be happy with Diego to answer them now, or if you prefer later. Thank you very much.
Thanks a lot, Diego, Giuseppe. Really interesting take on audio sockets. Little open source plug that's a project that started externally and got included into Asterisk. Then, some outside development. So always, happy to see those contributions come from the community and come to fruition like this. So a little different take but a lot of similarities with some earlier presentations on the AI processing. So nice to see this have a lot of different ways you can go in Asterisk. So if anyone has any questions or implementation details, happy to run the mic over to you. Yep, right up front. Got it. Here you go.
So, hi, my name is Sufyan. Little bit background in software. So my question is related to resources here, because as I see, it's a Docker. To be on the real time, how much is the local where this is going to be hosted? The resources are involved, and what you are doing right now, or your plan, to make it more natural, human-like voice, because I see that it's like it's nothing negative, but it's in early stages, more like robot is talking. How you are going to manage that? Because when we see on the other side, OpenAI voice interactions, one cannot identify that it's a human talking or it's a robot talking. That's my question.
Yeah, I didn't say that you can use different providers for. It's okay. Yeah, different providers for the ASR and text-to-speech. We tested Google and AWS, 11 Labs as well, that it's a good way if you want a good text-to-speech. So about the speech recognition, we used Google and the AWS, Whisper as well. I know that you can configure different parameters if you want to change, in particular for the text-to-speech, if you want to change the, of course, the language, this is our experience. I don't know if, Diego, you want to add something?
No, the question was also in terms of resources. This is built by Giuseppe on Docker. I think he's working on multi-services as well to scale up. And then my, small suggestion is to work on multi-agents when you need to scale up. So we really, at least in the customer care space, but I think also in the PBX and telephony space, we probably don't need huge large language model with all the capabilities they have, because if I, for example, provide a customer service to an hospital, an healthcare institution, I need the voicebot to provide very precise, specific support on that kind of knowledge domain, okay? So what I need is something with small temperature, no creativity, be very specific on that. And so building multiple, to scale up, as I mentioned, and multiple agents interactions could be a way to do this. Yeah.
Great
Thank
question.
you for the question, by the way.
Yeah, next question.
Hello, the name is Warren. My question is about latency and the time between the customer asks the question and then you go through the ASR and then the natural language processing and then back to the text to speech. So you mentioned you were using AWS. I am trying to figure out if you use a local proprietary AI in the same VLAN with the Asterisk, if there is a noticed reduction in latency, so that when the customer asks the question, the AI would respond in 1 second as opposed to the 3 seconds it takes to respond, just to make the conversation more natural.
We need to test that, honestly. What we are thinking on is also why not to use VLLM to serving and to make inference locally, for example, okay, with some alternative open weight large language model, okay? Of course, the demo just played now, it's a Docker, correct me if I am wrong, on the Giuseppe machine now, okay? So not optimized with the GPU and so on. Right. But of course, one option could be to have the AI engine, I wouldn't say locally, but hosted together or close to Asterisk. So in that case, the latency would be very, very low, okay? And also to optimize the inference with all the serving AI solutions that you can use, okay? And then there is the other part, I don't know if you want to elaborate more, how we we are engineering the buffering, the chunking of the piece of voices, yeah.
Yeah, I think that the latency that you saw is related to the NLP that you use, because the ASR, it's real time, because we use the WebSocket and we send the chunks to the audio stream to the speech recognition which return in real time the transcript. For this example, we used OpenAI as NLP. In particular, the assistant AI that needs some seconds to response. For this reason, you saw the latency. But as Diego said, if you use a local VLLM, I think that you can reduce the latency. Yeah.
Great. Okay. A quick follow-up, if I can. Was that the ring tone that we heard? Was that the transfer between agentic AIs, and that was generated where was that generated? I saw some AGI commands. Is that, was that just for it to answer on another system, or what was that? Yeah.
Yeah, it's fake. Yeah, it was generated like that.
Excellent. So, great use of a ringtone to, as your weight for that response too.
Yeah, another option that we didn't show here, but in a real customer care we did is to play some. Please wait while I'm transferring you to the other agents and blah 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 blah. While the AI agent is building the answer, because here is the other issue. Potential issue is that the agent is going to try to retrieve information externally with RAG, and that takes time with the OpenAI assistant, okay? So by optimizing that, you can also reduce the latency, in my opinion.
Very, very good question, yeah. Any other questions? Yep, over here.
Hi, yes, I was wondering, very similar to this last question, but the text-to-speech part, it took a long time for it to stop. Is there a way for that to be minimized as well? Or is
You
that
mean the voice interruption?
Mm-hmm.
You tell me if we can do it any better.
So I will try to explain the logic that I used. When you receive the response from OpenAI in real time, because we use the Stream API, so when we have a sentence that it's let me say a real sentence, because we have some words, when we reach a real sentence, we send the sentence to the text-to-speech, and in the meantime we convert it in audio, and we store this audio packet in the memory. When the customer complete the questions or the request, in that case we send the audio. In the meantime, we convert the rest of the sentence. I don't know if...
Yeah, I wouldn't call that only sentence, but you need to have something that has a little meaning.
Yeah.
So few words at least. Otherwise, the text-to-speech will not perform very well, probably. Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
I just wanted to ask a quick clarification on the diagram. So we're going from the Asterisk server into the JS, and then is it starting with the automatic speech recognition and then going down, and then from the text-to-speech going back into the Asterisk into the, okay, so it's going top down. Okay, I just wanted to clarify on that real quick, so appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Yeah, but we keep the speech recognition enabled during the text-to-speech, you know?
Oh, okay.
In order, this gives you the possibility to interrupt the voice bot.
Gotcha. Cool. Thank you so much.
Great questions. I see one in the front here.
Actually, just in terms of the latency, maybe is there any product that would combine two of the three legs, so that might speed up the latency a little bit, or do you have to do ASR first and then that natural language processing and then text-to-speech? Like, is there anything that combines at least two of the three steps? I'm getting that.
Probably the new OpenAI real-time API can do something like that. Okay. But then, of course, you are stuck on OpenAI.
Fair enough.
And then there is also a matter of course, pricing. Yeah. Good question, by the way.
Yeah, good question. Thank you. About a minute, maybe. Any other questions for Diego and Giuseppe? Okay.
You want us to try a little dangerous demo now?
Wow.
Maybe everything is going to break, but it's very, very, very quick and dirt. Let's have a look.
That'd be great.
Please wait while I retrieve your information. Hello Giuseppe and Diego. It's a pleasure to virtually meet you both at AstriCon 2025. Welcome to the land of stars, rockets, and possibly more coffee than a satellite launch party. To everyone attending AstriCon 2025, I'm Astrobot 9000, your trusty guide to all things AstriCon. Feel free to ask me anything about the event, from the agenda to speakers, or even where to find the nearest charging station for your jetpacks.
Hey, tell me about today's agenda, February 12th.
Please wait while I retrieve your information. Today's agenda at AstriCon 2025 includes a series of engaging sessions starting at 9 a.m. with an opening panel featuring key members of the Sangoma team. At 10 a.m., there's a session on AI integration with Asterisk, followed by a talk on enhancing network performance at 11 a.m. At noon, Giuseppe and Diego will present on conversational AI, and later this afternoon, sessions will explore SIP clients, scalable dial plan solutions, and more. Don't miss the grand opening reception at 5 p.m.
Okay, just tell me something about some funny activities, please.
Please wait while I retrieve your information. Get ready to shake a leg at the Hold Music IRL Hoedown. It's happening today,
enough.
where you can bring your mix and groove to some public domain tracks as part of AstriCon 20.
Yeah, let's go for it. Okay. Yeah, but by the way, I think Giuseppe disabled the real-time interruption here because what was mentioned this morning, the challenge here with loudspeaker. Okay, so that will be very tricky. So thank you very much. We are hanging around for a little while today, so feel free to reach us.
Thanks again. That was a great demo.